Welcome to day 7 of our 7-day automated campaign building series. If you're new here, my name is Saad and I've scaled my sales system agency to 100K a month, building and selling sales systems that connected my clients with their ideal clients. And the goal of this series is to give you a step-by-step roadmap on how to build these sales systems yourself so you can acquire your first, second, third customer, build a profitable sales system agency, and basically leverage this shift in AI and automation going in 2025. So if that's something you might be interested in, stay tuned and let's get into it. All right, everyone. So we are at day 7 and our target is going to be e-commerce businesses, connected them with marketing agencies. So I'm going to make this video extremely detailed for you guys. I'm going to explain the copy and tone that we're going to be using. I'm going to show you how we're going to scrape leads, how to build the system in Make.com, and basically how to do everything end to end. Now I had a little bit of time to basically do some research before this sales system because it's the last one and I wanted to include as much information for you and as much insights and hacks so you can leverage in your sales system agency or your campaigns moving forward. So first things first is we're talking e-commerce and connecting them with the marketing agencies. Like I said, the copy and tone that we're going to be using is the following. So marketing agencies have an energetic, colorful, bright tone. So in working with multiple marketing agencies, they are more energetic and have a woohoo type feel in lingo. So we're going to make sure to use this and capitalize on that when targeting e-commerce businesses. The copy is the following, right? And here's the perfect email, basically. So if you guys know, the way we write emails in this channel is we basically pick a dream customer and then we draft an email for them and then we just turn this into a template. So this is exactly what I've done. If you don't know how to do this, just check out my last video on the AI personalization masterclass where I go over this in detail. Okay, so the copy is hey first name. So this variable is first name. We're going to have the congrats line. Right, so we're going to generate that using their website. So we're going to scrape their website and then we're going to get insights, case studies, recent achievements, and we're going to leverage that in a congrats line. And then we have just a quick question. Is trying to find the right digital marketing agency to help grow company name. So the company name for our lead taking too much of your time. If so, we can help. So this is how a marketing agency speaks. And then we're using that tone in our sales agency to connect the dots. So we'll match you with marketing agencies that know your niche very well. They can help you scale your profitable SQs with better ROIs. Now, I don't know what is this, right? But in my research, right, when I basically build these sales systems, I know I have to speak their lingo, their keywords, how they speak. So typically e-commerce businesses use these words. And I'm going to explain to you later on in next videos how to basically perform market research, how to script build, and how to find the specific tone that the industry speaks when you are targeting them. Okay, so get more of your ads and build omni-channel presence that converts. Like I said, I don't say anything about e-commerce. Our sales systems filter through thousands of agencies to find partners who have already helped e-commerce brands like yours achieve predictable revenue growth. Now, I know this because I'm a sales agency owner, right? We handle all the work of sourcing, vetting, etc. This leaves you free to focus on running your business. This is what I mean by a clear value proposition. So like you're going to filter out all the bullshit responses. If they say, hey, I'm interested, like they're going to understand coming into the call that what your system does. It filters through thousands of agencies to find partners who have already helped e-commerce brands like yours. And we're emphasizing the word brand, right? It's because e-commerce businesses, they want to have a big brand presence. Is this worth a 10-minute coffee chat this week? Alternatively, if you need more information from our end, feel free to reply. No strings attached, and I have a little emoji here. Thanks for the time, Saad. And here's the actual output of the email. So the perfect email is, hey Alice, just a normal name. Congrats on the free sample promotion. Smart way to get people hooked on your scents. We've seen similar tactics increase purchase rates for other fragrance brands. Just a quick question. Is trying to find the right digital marketing agency, blah, blah, blah. So this is the personalization that I came up for. It's specifically tailored for e-commerce businesses. Okay, now that I have the copy, have the personalization, how do we put this up in Make.com and how do we actually get leads? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Apollo and I'm going to show you guys how to get leads for e-commerce because most people say, oh, you can't get leads off Apollo for e-commerce. Well, you can. Trust me, you can. You just have to use a little hacks that I'm going to show you here, okay? So now that I'm in my Apollo, I'm going to go to people, right? And then I'm just in the normal dashboard, and I'm just going to remove all of these job titles because my past searches. Remove everything. I'm going to show you exactly what to do from start. Okay. Delete everything here. Employees, blah, blah, blah. Delete the country. And we're going to start from scratch. Okay. So the first things first is you're going to go to email status and you're going to click on verified. Make sure you toggle this to filter out all the bullshit email that you don't want to deal with. And then who I want to reach out to. Let me delete this. I forgot to delete those. So now I'm at 96 million. So click on net new because this is the URL that we need. And then I'm gonna go to job titles. And then I'm gonna go to basically I will go and target marketing manager. I'm gonna go and target co-founder. And I'm also gonna target founder. And I'm also gonna target director. And then I'm gonna filter out all the bullshit titles that I don't want to deal with, such as I'm gonna go to is not any of, and make sure you exclude these keywords, which is VP, and you don't want to deal with I believe it's product. Yes. Okay, so you don't want to deal with product. Perfect. Now we filter out at 6.6 million. So we just removed 1 million. Okay, perfect. Now, the hack you're going to go for is you're going to go to industry and keywords. And what are the keywords that e-commerce businesses use? Shop. I want to include shopping. Buy. So already like I'm at, let me check this website. Oops. So already it's a e-commerce. It's an e-commerce business. Yeah, it's a Spanish website. So like Lululemon leggings. Okay, awesome. So now I'm just going to filter out by United States. And I'm already at 82K. So there's the first hack. Another hack that you guys can be doing is go to technologies and you can essentially look for companies that are using technology such as Shopify. It's an e-commerce platform and I'm already filtered at how many? 6.2K. You can add in WooCommerce. WooCommerce. You can also add Shopify. I believe it's Shopify Plus or Unlimited. Yeah. Product reviews. So if they have this integration installed, that means they are using Shopify. And why are they using Shopify? Because they're trying to sell something. And e-commerce businesses try to sell something. So Shopify again, which is going to be Shopify Plus. Yeah. All of these platforms or integrations. And then, so I'm at already 10K results and I'm at the United States. So employees, I don't want to deal with so many. I just want to deal with 21 to 50 probably. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 21 to 50, which is going to be Tuck Shop, Andia's Ice Cream. Seems sassy. Okay, this looks good. Wow. Yeah, I'm bulking right now, so I can eat this. It's funny, like, if you look at my videos, my face was a little bit leaner just because I I was shredded to the bone. Now I'm trying to put on some muscle. So yeah, this is why you might be wondering, is this the same guy? Even guys that are in my community are like, whoa, you look bigger. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, so that's that. Let's look at other companies here. Oh, this is a scent company. Yeah, that's pretty good. These are our sacred geometry. Okay. So now that I have all these job titles, I have all these employees, how can I get these leads? I'm going to go to Apify, which is our platform that we're going to be using. Basically, Apify is a platform where you can use their scrapers there. And the scraper is basically a tool that goes in and takes in data from this page and restructure it. So I'm going to look for Apollo. And first of all, I'm going to walk you guys through how to sign up. So I'm going to console. I'm going to try to sign up. I'm going to sign up with a different account. So I'm going to go to sign out. And what you have to do is go to sign up. And I'm just going to use my email, for example. And then crosswalks. 1, 2, 3. All this bullshit we have to do. Okay, another one. And then we're going to have to sign up. So I'm already at the store. I'm just going to name this Outreach King. Outreach King. And click continue. So it's already taken what? Continue. Go to my email. I'm just going to connect my email here. So we're there, which is awesome. Saves me the hassle. Go to verify email address. I'm just going to verify my email. And then I'm good. So the actor that we want to look for is Apollo Lead Scraper by this guy. Curious Kodo. And then here's what you should be doing, guys. You're going to put in the search URL, which is the search URL here. You're just going to copy and paste that in here. Toggle get emails, wait for email verification. And what else? In terms of the cookie, you're going to install a extension is called edit this cookie, which is this one, edit this cookie. Here we go, and install this. And then you're going to have it in your taskbar, and you just go to edit this cookie, and then you're going to copy it and paste this in here. Paste. And then for the total numbers of records, you're just going to leave that empty. If you want to scrape all the 2000, whatever we have here, 1.1K. Now, in my case, I don't want to scrape 1.1K. It's going to take too long. I'm just going to scrape like 250. And then for the proxy, always make sure it's residential. And then run options is going to be no timeout. And that's pretty much it. You're going to click on start. You're going to have to rent the actor for a day and click save and start. So now the actor is basically logging in and on behalf of my account, which is this one, and it's going to scrape all those leads. Now, while this is working and scraping, we're going to go to make.com, which is make.com here. I just created a new scenario here. It's a new scenario. Click on this plus button right here. And then all we have to do is basically create a Google Sheets, right? Search rows. Basically, this is the search rows model because the data that we're going to get is basically going to be like a Google Sheets format, like a CSV, right? And then next thing is what we're going to do. We're going to wait for this, and then we're going to have to retrieve all that data, right? Once we get that data, typically it's going to be first name, last name, company name, title, headline of that lead. We're going to have their email address too. The second flow is going to be an email validation flow, which is basically we're going to take in that email address. We're going to validate it using a platform that I'm going to show you guys now, which is mails.so. So this is the platform you're going to be using, mails.so. You're going to go to API, right? And it's really good, guys. Like, make sure you use like mails.so. It's better than those million verifier or like zero bounce. Extremely expensive. And this one like does the same job at a fraction of the cost. So just copy this and then go back to your make and then make an HTTP request. So the way you use an API, just go to HTTP, make a request, and just make sure you paste in the URL here. And then equals example@email.com is where we're going to map in the email address. Make sure you click on parse the response. And in terms of headers, right? This is the headers, which is an authentication, which is going to be H mails API key. Put this here. And then all you have to do now is basically paste in your API key. Make sure you don't show your API key like I do in public on YouTube. It's going to save you a lot of money. Make sure the method is get, click save. Now let me just test this for you guys before. So let me put this here. For example, I'm just going to put my email here, right? Just going to be my email. And I'm going to get like a status code equals deliverable. Click run once. You're going to see that the data, if I go back here, data equals, so there's my email, SMTP, and then if I go down, it's going to be deliverable, accepted email. So this is what we want. We only want to deal with accepted email. So we're going to paste that in here. And then we just scraped 250 results. All I have to do now is click export. And then all I have to do again, go to CSV, and I'm just going to include the fields that I actually want, right? The fields that I want are going to be first name, last name, organization name, title, and it's going to be headline. And I also want city. I don't want the phone numbers. You can if you want a cold call. Another thing I want is maybe LinkedIn URL. Yes, I will need that too. Maybe I'll need other things. I don't need states. I don't care about, or maybe I should. I'll add the state. Domain. Maybe I have the domain. Email catch-all. Free domain. And what else do I need? Email. Yeah, the most important thing we forgot about it. So first name, last name, organization name, title, headline, city, LinkedIn URL, state, free domain, and email. What else do I need? That's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm good with it. I'm just going to download this. I'm just going to name this e-commerce businesses leads. And how do I get this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to sheets.new. Basically a hack to create a new sheet. So just go to sheets.new because Google just purchased like sheets.new, docs.new to basically make it easy for people to create a new sheet. So make sure you click on this file button, go to import and go to upload. We're just going to upload your file. Just going to be here. I believe I can just put this here. Yeah. Finally. And then click on append and import data. So now I am left with good results, which is here. Make sure you guys clean up your data all the time, right? First name, make sure it's first name, last name. I like to clean this up. Even if you like working with the clients and they're like, can I get the lead list? Make sure you always clean that up because it's better. Makes you look professional. States. And I'm just going to delete this bullshit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. I'm already at company name, title. We're going to clean this up, guys. As you guys can see, we have Gun for Hire LLC, Occidental Arts and Ecology Center, Mission Local SF. We're going to clean this up, right? Always make sure you clean the company name. So now we're going to have to retrieve that data from here. Make sure we name this e-commerce, ecom leads. And all I have to do now is I'm just going to look for it here in the spreadsheet ID. I'm going to refresh this and it's going to be e-commerce leads. Ecom leads. Perfect. Now, I keep toggling to my OBS to check if my camera is recording just because it annoys me. After 30 minutes, I have to come back and click record. So in terms of limits, I'm just going to put 1 and just to retrieve 1 record. Click save. And then I'm just going to unlink this, click run once. Okay, so I have first name, last name. Perfect. All I have to do now is I'm going to go to my email address here, and I'm just going to map this email address of this guy, click save. And now I'm going to click on run once, and you guys will see that I can check now if the email is valid or not. So if I go and see data equals Okay, so accepted email. Perfect. So this guy has an Outlook email, Microsoft deliverable email. Perfect. This is what I want. Now, since I have the validated email, I will make sure I will clean up the company names using OpenAI. So I'm just going to use GPT. Oh, so we added this. Added new models here. That's interesting. Should we try other models here? O1 Mini. I don't like O1 Mini, to be fair. I find it quite stupid. I'm just going to use GPT-4o. And then I'm just going to use the prompts that I always show you guys here, which is the 7-figure prompts that I shared with you in a couple videos before. Make sure you copy this. It's just a prompt that cleans up the company names that I use in my own internal company. Click on user. So text content. So now I will basically clean up the company name by feeding in the company name, which is organization name or company name. And then domain. So the domain, I don't have the domain, but I have the email address. So I'm going to perform a mail.com formula, which is split. So I'm splitting the email based off an at. And I'm just going to get the second one. And the person's bio, which is founder, Smart Run Technologies. Do I have their link? I have their LinkedIn. No, I don't. So I'm just going to add in the headline here. And then all I have to do now, I'm going to add in the last piece of data, which is company name right here. I have the LinkedIn URL. I just don't have for that specific lead. Company name, and then click save. And you don't have to add in 2,000 tokens, just too much. I think it's overkill. Just put 900. That's pretty much it. That's all you need. And then that's pretty good. So I have to wait, click save, and then let's just run this once. We're going to validate the email, and we're going to clean up the company name. Oh yeah, we have an issue with my API key. Okay, so no worries. What we can do is I'm just going to use instead Claude. So I exceeded my quota just because in the morning I scraped so many leads and I performed a lot of personalization. So no worries, I'm just going to use Claude. Same. They are the same. But sometimes I find Claude way better in terms of writing emails or constrained variables. I'm just going to copy the prompt that I have here. I'm going to use Sonnet, MUX tokens 3060. In terms of messages, I'm going to go to user and add in type text. And it's going to be text here. And then click save. And I'm going to delete this. Run once again. And then in terms of the output, let's see. So Smart Run. And the first company name was Smart Run Technologies. Good. Now, before I clean up the company name, I want to set up a condition. Only if the email equals deliverable. So we always make sure it's deliverable. And click on save. Perfect. So now we clean in the company name. Now, what I can do is essentially just save this. And the next thing I want to do is scrape their website page. And the platform I'm going to be using is going to be AXA. And make sure you click on perform a search, right? And next thing is you have to put in the website URL. Website URL. Let's go to email. And I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to split based on an at. And then we're going to get the second one. And then we make sure you add HTTP. For context, like what is EXA? Let me walk you guys through what EXA is. So EXA is basically it's an amazing platform. It's a search engine for AI. And it's a business grade search crawling for any data, whatever that means. It's just basically, as you guys can see, there's a NVIDIA, which is that's a crazy thing to put here, right? Is essentially you can scrape websites, right, for a fraction of the cost. If you go to pricing, let me go to pricing. You can scrape like 1,000 page for like $1, and they give you like $10 from the get-go. And you can find content, get contents from the website. You can essentially get their case studies. The sky's the limit with AXA. I love AXA. I just found out about it like a week ago, maybe like a few days ago, and I shared this with my community. Yeah. So let me go back. And then for the numbers of results, just put 1. And looks like my camera stopped recording, so let me fix that. Okay, let's go back. So now, next thing is I will basically put in include contents and responses. Make sure you toggle that out. And in terms of result type, we're going to leave that empty. And then category, I'm just going to use company first. Perfect. So I have this. And then I'm going to click on save. I'm just going to name this get wins. Clean. Oops. Delete this. Next thing is I'm going to go to company, clean, company name. And this one is going to be mails SO validation. And this one is going to be get data. Save this for you guys. So get wins. Now, all I have to do now, once I get the wins, is I'm going to feed this into a OpenAI or Claude module. In our case, it's going to be Claude. So I'm just going to use Claude, put this here, duplicate it, and just going to remove all of these. And it's going to be generate congrats line. Save this. Now I'm going to go to congrats line here. And I'm just going to copy the prompts that I will include for you guys in the blueprint that I have here in my Notion doc, which is this one. Create a casual insider style message for e-commerce companies that feels personal and credible. The tone should be like a fellow founder, operator, making a warm connection. Now, if you guys are wondering how the hell did I wrote this, I'm going to record a video for you guys next week or something when I have time. And I'm going to show you guys how to come up with personalization. It's going to be the course number 2 on how to generate high level, advanced personalization that 7-figure agency owners. There's no gatekeeping. So there you go. So create a casual insider, blah, blah, blah example. So I'm just giving in a few examples here. And then I'm just gonna essentially generate 3 variations. So the step-by-step method is you generate 3 variations and then you feed that into AI into the next prompt. So yeah, that's it, I think. Website data. So website data is going to be data, and I'm gonna feed in the text here. I'm gonna click save. And then I'm going to run once from the start, getting the data, mails ISO validation, email is valid, getting the company name, getting the wins, and then we generate 3 congrats lines. Let's read through this. Congrats on the impressive machine data insights. Saw your digital factory solution is streamlining ops for several manufacturers we work with. Congrats on the real-time monitoring and control capabilities. Heard great things about how you're empowering factory efficiency from source common connections. Congrats on the digital transformation momentum. Have seen firsthand how your data-driven approach is driving productivity gains into similar operations. Okay, that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this here. And we're going to feed in the, I'm going to go to show advanced. Temperature is going to 0.9. Click save. Again, we're going to run this once. We're going to do a little bit more prompt engineering to feed in AI the perfect prompt that we want. So the one that I liked is the one that I fed in now. Let me see. Congrats on the impressive machine data insights. Saw your digital factory solution streamlining ops for several manufacturers we advise. Okay, this is good. Congrats on the real-time performance tracking. Your all-in-one solution is a game changer for optimizing factory efficiency from what we've seen. Congrats on embracing digital transformation. Love how you empower manufacturers to leverage data and stay ahead of the curve. Wow, that is good. That is great. I'm going to copy these. See how we can get better and better results once we feed in the 3 shots, which is 3 shots. We give 3 examples. Okay, so first example, and Sue, and this third one. And then I'll generate one variation based on the provided data. Okay, click save. Now I'm going to get the best result, hopefully. And congrats line, and then I'm going to generate one. Congrats on embracing digital transformation. Love how you're empowering manufacturers to leverage machine data and streamline operation. I'm going to click on save. And then next thing is we're going to have to add this into a perfect email, which is going to be set variable. Set variable. It's going to be dream email. And the dream email is going to be the dream email. Yes, we already have it. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to put this here. So the first name. Let me recopy this again. Zoom out. And the copy will be a first name. And first name is going to be our first name here. And I'm going to add in my dash. And I'm going to have my congrats line. I'm going to add this here. And just a quick question, trying to find the right. There's no market C for company name, which is the result here. If so, we can help. We'll match you, blah, blah, blah. Sales systems. And then I'm going to add in my signature here. Thanks for the time, Saad. Put this here. And then one thing that I will remove is the, let me show you. I have to remove all of these. Formula. Yeah, I'm going to remove this. And I think congrats, and I'm going to add lowercase, yeah. Keep it short, include setup proofs, the message should, everything lowercase. And then click save. And then now instead, I'm just going to add my congrats line here. And click save. Run once. Okay, so we're generating the wins, congrats line, tools, go back. Okay, now it's pretty good. I don't like how this is, but let's read through this. Hey Vignesh, congrats on the impressive real-time insights platform. Love how you're empowering factories with data. We've seen similar gains with manufacturer clients. Love how you're empowering factories with data. We've seen similar gains with smart manufacturing clients. Okay, this is good. This is good here, but I don't like how this is here. I don't know why. Let me rewrite this again. Just a quick question. I'm going to click on save, and now I'm going to add this to instantly. And let me double check. That's still the issue here. Okay. Okay, so we can use a hack, guys. So the hack that we're going to be using is just a quick question. Is trying to find the right digital marketing agency to grow company name. We're going to go to grow. And what we're going to do is we're going to add in a space. And we're going to click save. And I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do. So I'm going to go to campaign ID. For example, I'm just going to put in this campaign here. Or let me just show you how you actually can do it. So I'm just going to go to instantly. Going to go to log in. And make sure you get connected here. Go to campaigns. And I'm going to delete this campaign here. Click delete and go to add new. Test campaign. Go to continue. And now what you're going to do is you're going to go back. Campaign here. Rerun this. Test campaign. Lead email is going to be the leads email here. Which is... no, not this one. I'm going to go to data. And I'm only going to retrieve this one, which is email. First name is going to be first name here. And then last name. Company name is going to be the clean company name. And the personalization is going to be dream email. Now, I'm going to click on save. And I'm going to go run once. And let me check this. And I will have the copy. But now that I think about it, this is a big mistake that I've done. Yeah, there's a big mistake. And the big mistake is now I can't access the variable because it's just a variable. Yeah, we're going to have to fix this together. So it's just the output. So let me clean this up. I'm going to add in 3090. And normalize company name by focus on most distinct. Don't include any new lines. Let me save this again. And then let me unlink this again. And then I'm going to go back to my leads. And I'm just going to delete this, select all, and delete. And then I'm going to go to run once. And then just go ahead and see. The email validation has been done. Everything has been done. Congrats line is there. Generating the email. If I go back to my instantly, I can see, hopefully we don't have that issue again. Okay, now it's good. To grow smart trend taking too much of your time. All right, perfect. So now we added the email. This is what I mean by a good email, guys. Right? If I go to send tests email, oops. I'm going to go to this email right here. And I'm going to test this using my email. Shout out, Jesse. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to see. Okay, so there you go. Now this is a good damn email. Like imagine receiving this. Like, that is a good email. I'm just going to name this Day 7 targeting e-commerce. And connecting them with marketing agencies. Click save. And then that says I'm going to include the free blueprints in the description along with the prompts and the copy. But everyone, hopefully you found some value in this video. I did my best to make it extremely simple for you. Check out Sales Systems Mastery, my community, where you get a step-by-step roadmap on how to get started with a sales system agency, acquire your first clients, second, third clients, and eventually scale. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com. Onic.com. Onic.com. Onic.com.